Have you ever noticed how the loudest laughter always seems to echo when you're daring enough to try something new? It's almost like the world is waiting for you to step out of line, just so it can remind you how different you are. The moment you decide to chase a dream, to break away from the ordinary, suddenly everyone's a critic and their laughter rings out even louder. I remember the first time I shared my dreams out loud. I wasn't just met with a few polite chuckles, people burst out laughing like I'd just delivered the punchline to the world's funniest joke. It was as if my ambition was something to be mocked, not celebrated, and honestly it stung. That laughter cut deeper than I expected. It made me question myself, made me wonder if maybe they were right. For a moment, I felt small, like my dreams were too big for someone like me. But in those quiet moments, after the laughter faded, I learned something powerful. I realized that the opinions of others don't define what's possible for me. Their doubts are not my destiny. The same people who say that's impossible are often the ones too afraid to try anything themselves. Their disbelief is just a reflection of their own limitations, not mine. Their doubt, it's just their fear projected onto anyone bold enough to dream. It's easier for them to laugh than to admit they're scared to take risks. And here's the thing. I could have let that laughter break me. I could have folded, kept my dreams locked up tight, hidden away where no one could judge them, but I didn't. I refused to let their voices drown out my own. Instead, I made a decision, a promise to myself that I wouldn't let anyone else's fear dictate my future. I decided to turn every laugh, every doubt into motivation, every smirk, every whisper behind my back, every eye roll, I used it as fuel. I let their disbelief light a fire in me, pushing me to work harder, to prove to myself that I was capable. Not to prove them wrong, but to prove myself right. I wanted to show myself that my dreams were worth fighting for, no matter who doubted me, so I started grinding in silence. Early mornings before the sun came up, late nights when everyone else was asleep, working when nobody was watching or cheering me on. I put in the hours, the sweat, the effort, day after day. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't easy. There were days I wanted to quit, days when the weight of doubt felt almost too heavy, but it was real. It was honest, and it was mine. There's a quote I love. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Those words became my mantra, a reminder that every stage of the journey has its own challenges. Every time someone laughed, I got stronger. Every rejection was a lesson in disguise. Every no brought me one step closer to my yes. I learned to see setbacks as stepping stones, not roadblocks. And you know what? The day I finally made it, the day all the hard work paid off, those same people who once laughed at me, they were the first to notice. Suddenly, they wanted to know my secret. They wanted to understand how I did it, how I turned their laughter into my own victory. Some even asked for advice, hoping to learn from the journey they once doubted. It's funny how quickly opinions change when success becomes undeniable. Suddenly my dreams weren't so funny anymore. The same people who laughed were now inspired, maybe even a little envious. But let's be real, this story isn't just about me. It's about anyone who's ever felt underestimated, ignored, or laughed at for daring to dream bigger than their circumstances. If you're feeling like the world doesn't see your potential, if you're grinding in silence while others doubt you, remember this. Greatness isn't born in applause. It's forged in the quiet moments, in the struggle, in the relentless grind that nobody else sees. Don't let the noise of other people's opinions drown out your vision. Block out the distractions and focus on your own path. Don't let someone else's fear or insecurity hold you back from chasing what sets your soul on fire. Their limits are not your limits. Your journey is yours alone. The world may laugh now, but your success will be the punchline they never saw coming. Let your results speak for themselves. So go ahead, let them laugh, let them doubt, and then go out and make it happen. Because the best stories, the ones worth telling, always start with doubt and end with triumph. Remember, you got this. Your journey from doubt to triumph is just beginning. And one day your story will inspire someone else to keep going, no matter who's laughing.